Hello World of Tank Blitzers, it's Littlefinger. Got a video here of some glitches on different maps. Right now we're on Hemelsdorf, and you can see I'm platooned with Walkie Talk on, we're both playing the AMX ELCs here. And there's one spot here between these rail cars that you can get yourself lodged, and when you get lodged on the map, I guess there's mechanics in the game that help you get unlodged, but it is pretty funny. So anyway, let me preface this video by saying please do not do this in game. There are guys obviously that takes this game seriously, and this is what training rooms are for. Lately the summer teams have been pretty bad, so we just came in here to have a little fun, and you can see there we stacked each other on top of one another and glitched both of ourselves at the same time. So I'm just going to speed this up. We're just messing around, trying to push each other under the rail car here and see what happens. And nothing major just yet, but it can get pretty funny. So anyway, I decided to drive around, see if you could get lodged in from the back side here after we try pushing each other from the front and the back. And you can see just little glitches here, but nothing major just yet, until Walkie Talk gets himself severely stuck. So I'm coming around here, and you see this approach. He comes in right here, and he's like perfectly aligned. And so I'm gonna go ahead and drive around when all of a sudden this happens. He gets shot up into the air, way up there, and I try to shoot him, and of course the ground doesn't even stop him. He does die. I don't know where he's headed now, maybe Middle Earth or something, but anyway, so I decided, you know, maybe I could do that real quick. Get myself lodged real good here, and yeah, straight into outer space, I guess. So we're back at it again with another attempt here, and you can see I'm getting myself stuck. Got to get that front under there just right. And this time it pushes me back onto the top of the rail cars. And so now I'm up here stuck. And as I'm trying to get off, this happens. I'm like a missile flying across the map. So here it is again from a slightly different angle, and I've slowed it down just so we can enjoy the view. Brake my tracks, go ahead and get them fixed, and start driving forward. And enter launch mode. Even got a shadow down there, that's pretty neat. So this glitch is on Canyon. Needs something a little bit bigger than the AMX ELC. So I'm in the LTTB, and you've got to use this truck here to help yourself wedge underneath this this area right here. And once you get in, same sort of glitch. Now I've seen BT7 used here. You can see here, it just slammed me back against that building. I've seen tanks end up on top of that building, but we're gonna go ahead and try it one more time. Gotta get lined up just right, and then get up and over the truck so that obviously the nose of the tank is pointing down as much as possible as you go under. That time it slams us against the building and we explode. and ricochet off of it. There's another glitch on Canyon on the southwest corner here. If you hit this rock just right, it'll ricochet you into the building. There's a couple maps where you can get inside of buildings. Once you're in, there's no way out. So again, please don't do this in a game. It's a little hard to orient yourself because you can't see your tank when you're crammed into a building like this. So back in the AMX ELC on Yamato Harbor, I'm sure some of you guys have already seen this one before, but you can get into this hangar here, need a little bit of speed, and then just rub up against the left edge, and you drive right on in. Gives you a nice view. It's kind of weird how it glitches all of the obstacles out of your way, so you can pretty much see the whole map. But again, do want to remind everything, please guys, do this in training rooms only. But you can see you got a nice view all the way around, and someone that didn't see you do it has no idea how you got in here. So the other nice thing about these fast light tanks is they can go where other tanks can't. We're on Middleburg right here on the south spawn, and this tank can get right on up this little ridge line here, and we can even get around the corner of this fence, brick wall, whatever you want to call it. Now I'm not sure if you could do this fast enough to get up here without being spotted in the game. Probably not. But it would be a pretty funny spot to see somebody, and probably a pretty effective spot if you just did a little bit of peek-a-boom here, pull forward, take your shot, and then back up. You've even got shots down the left side. Not that anyone really plays the game down there, but yeah, kind of an interesting spot to get into. You can't actually even get out of this spot by reversing out. I tried to get up the hill on this side, but I think you'd need a push from probably a couple teammates or something, so that's not going to happen in a game. So here we are on Dead Rail, and I'm sure everyone knows about this little ramp that leads up to the box car. In a tank like the AMX, you can almost clear two of these cars in one jump. But if you try it again a little bit slower, you can climb on and drive in those box cars. So I wonder what other glitches or unique places you can get to that you guys know about. I think Wargaming's done a pretty good job of taking most of them out. There used to be some really fun places these light tanks could get to, especially on the old mines map, where no one else could get to, and you could just wreak havoc in game because they were fairly easy to get to. But like I said, they've all been taken out for the most part, but if you guys know of any, I'm curious to know what you found. So leave me a comment down below. And if you like the videos I'm putting out, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It'd be much greatly appreciated. The other nice thing about this AMX is it can squeeze under these rail cars. Can do it a lot faster than that if you're lined up properly, and I'll show you here again on this one. Just got to make sure you're lined up properly, and you can zip right on under. So anyway, guys, you know, started playing in the training rooms a little bit just because playing games that don't end well has turned out to be not as fun as I like in the game. So doing some more, trying some things out, and just trying to make fun of this game. So anyway, guys, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.